Hello YouTube, I am the Narabin, and this is my final video on Wraith the Oblivion. I want to talk about inspirational uh, media uh, on this video and on something else, but I will come to that later. Of As is usual for World of Darkness games, there are a few suggestions in the book itself, and I don't know if the ones I give are in there. I think four of them are more than likely not, because I think the game is older than the movies I want to cite, but the others are more than probably in. The first movie I want to uh, shout out to you, if you will, is Ghost, Message from Sam. I hope this is the English title, and not just some silly retranslation I have just done. This is a movie about a person who dies and tries to get into contact with his lover in the living in the skin lands, if you will, through a medium played by Whoopi Goldberg, who is a comic relief character in this film. So it does not get too dark for mainstream films, I think. And there are two very good examples of what first transcendence is, a concept I have not yet mentioned. It is the once a race has resolved all his passions and fetters, meaning he has closed this on himself and has come to a solution for himself, come to acceptance, then he can transcend, and basically he dissolves and assumably goes somewhere better. And another example of something race related in the film is a harrowing. The villain is transported to one at the end of the film, I think. And you could very well use this kind of scene in your games. Then there is, of course, Beetlejuice. A film that I think has greatly influenced the form of the hierarchy, because the bureaucracy of the dead, as depicted, is strikingly similar in many ways to the one that appears in Wraith. And there are some very good spook tactics, if you will, and I think the movie is pretty funny, so then something not in the least related to ghosts, Fight Club. You know, the one thing you don't talk about. And don't forget, the second rule is also don't talk about. And the third rule is don't talk about it. Why do I bring this to your attention on the matter of Wraith? Because it's the philosophies as expressed by Tyler Durden in this movie are quintessential of a kind that would be expressed by spectres, by Oblivion. And the very concept of people wallowing in their pain to suffer, to be able to suffer their lives, there is nothing that is more more fitting for Oblivion than this. Then, of course, H.P. Lovecraft, and all of his works are superb if you want to describe the labyrinth and the maybe the far shores and all the hidden secrets and ancient beings that live there, and the nightmares that are floating through the tempest. Then a HBO series, Carnivale, I think Carnivale. Um, it's not all of it is fitting for Wraith, but I think if you are playing or if you are interested in playing Wraith, then you are probably not wrong, not very far off, or I am not very far off that you would like Carnivale. Um, I won't go into detail because I don't want to spoil it, and we'll move on to the next and last of my suggestions. There are two miniseries by Stephen King. Even though I don't normally like Stephen King, these are quite nice, in a horrible, horrible way, and such, you know. There is Stephen King's Kingdom, which is about a hospital beset by ghosts. I hear the original, I think it was Dane or maybe Norwegian, is supposedly better, even though I have not seen it yet. And then there is Rose Red, which is your basic cursed or haunted house, and a group of parapsychics, or yeah, not psychiatrists, you know, basically ghost hunters, and they go in there, and from there on, the story is not very surprising, but I think the feeling is getting over quite nicely. And now I want to bring a matter of grave concern to your attention. Dear family and friends of the departed, we have come together on this day of mourning to remind ourselves of the life that has ended. We have come to pay tribute to Wraith the Oblivion. Let us stay in silent contemplation for a moment. Think of the sorry, I'm too shaken. Think of the good times our friend has shared with us, the merits and flaws that made him who he was. Think of the shivers he sent through our spine, the goosebumps on our cold and clammy skin. Think of the fact that he ended like he should have lived, with a bang. So, do not despair, as long as we remember and carry him in our nightmares. As long as there is an RPG market, and he will stay in our PDF readers. As long as there are used books to buy, there will be better copies available. White Wolf has given, White Wolf has taken. White Wolf be praised. I am the Nervin, Thank you for watching.